So I'm having a chat with Padge of Bullet for My Valentine. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Here at Trees.
Yep.
How's your day been so far? Have you managed to do much today so far?
Sleep, eat, shower, and come here.
And you ready for later?
Yeah. Only just got here, but it's cool. I've never been here before, so we'll see how the day goes. Weather's great. Mm-hmm. Everyone seems to be drinking, having a good time. So
yeah,
happy days.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll go back in time just a little bit to just after the pandemic, and you actually got to play one of the first festivals back at Download. What was it like on that first day to be able to play a festival in such strange conditions?
It was amazing. I genuinely thought it was all over for music and live music especially. So to be able to play again and see all the fans and music lovers out there again, regardless if we was headlining or not, but we were headlining at Download, the first festival back, pilot scheme, and it was just the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
It was just so terrifying in case everything had gone, but it hasn't, and here we are again.
No, we're back doing it all again. And you released an album as well.
Yes.
A couple of years ago. That's your most recent release. So for those who haven't heard it yet, and I'm sure there's not many, but tell us a little bit about that release.
It's a self-titled album called Bullet for My Valentine. It's probably one of our heaviest records to date. I think it's the 7th album. The pandemic and the lockdowns actually benefited that record loads because it gave us so much more time to work on it and perfect it and really go for it. So ironically, that worked out really well for us. And with the Download thing, it's been really good. But it's a really strong album, super heavy, and it's done us really good.
Yeah, good. And with it being the heaviest, like you've said, that you've ever done, was it the plan to do that, or is that simply just how the record turned out?
I think it was. There was the stuff that was coming out was quite aggressive anyway because of how things were in the world at that time. So, and then we started writing Parasite, the song one on the album, and Matt turned to, "You really gonna go there?" And I was like, let's go there. And from that moment on, it was just make it as heavy as possible. And we've got the band now. Everyone's on fire, and everyone's just, all the guys are just amazing musicians, So
yeah, good.
We can do it now. So
yeah, absolutely. And have you had a chance to start writing on new music now? Because it's obviously been a couple of years.
Not quite yet. I did piece my studio back together 2 days ago, but we've been so busy. We'll in September at the end of the year because we've got a few more things at the end of the year. But we'll start writing properly next year. And throw another album out hopefully by the end of the year. Good.
Yeah. And then when it comes to writing, how do tracks tend to start off for you guys? Is it a lyric, a riff, a melody? How do things start off normally?
It's usually a guitar riff or some sort of riff, but Matt has, he's starting to sort of, he's coming out with melody lines and stuff and trying to write music around that, so that's cool as well, but the majority is a riff. Starts with a riff.
Good.
Riff first.
Yeah. And when you've got your demos sorted and you step foot into the studio, how does it then go from that demo to a finished track?
I guess it's just arranged and organised. Most of the time the demos are pretty strong and complete before we start recording anyway. So, that's it really. It's not just like a riff on a mixtape or a voice recording. We put them into a DAW, a Pro Tools or whatever, and then just build it from there. Yeah.
And has your process of writing, recording changed over the many years you've been in a band?
Not too much, no. I mean, Matt's been pretty much the main songwriter. I'm throwing riffs and ideas around with him as well. But he's sort of the main. He's the brains behind the thing. So.
Yeah, good. And people will want to see you live. What's the plan going forward and doing some live shows?
We got a few more festivals out in Europe. This one's really cool because it's like 2 hours from home.
Yeah.
I think Jace is the closest. He lives like 30 minutes up the road. So we finish this one and we go to Europe in end of July and August. One more in September out there somewhere, and then hopefully a little stint in America before the end of the year. I'm not quite sure about the end of the year. There may be some things coming in, but once the end of the year's done, that's it. We'll stop and then start writing and recording again.
And you've obviously toured many places around the world, but there must be places you haven't been to yet. Is there anywhere that you want to get to at some point that you haven't been to yet?
Like Alaska, Iceland. I don't know if they do shows up there. Never been to India. Where else? We've been a lot of places actually.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Korea does any shows or we did a show in Hong Kong once, but it's not exactly China. So I don't know. There's a few places we haven't been. Whether there's any call for bands there, I don't know, but we'll see.
You'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, for sure. And obviously, having been around for many years now, do you feel like you've developed into the best you can be, or do you think there's more that you want to try and see if you can accomplish?
But musically?
Musically, yeah.
Yeah, there's always more to accomplish, I think. And as long as you keep pushing yourself to find something new that you didn't know before, then that's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there will be
Positive.
some up-and-coming artists who will probably watch this interview. If you could give them some advice, what's one piece of advice that you wish you could have known first of all when you started out? Or
just be willing to sacrifice a hell of a lot. But you know, once you sacrifice, you know, once that's the only way that you'll be successful. You know,
Yeah.
You know, you can't have your cake and eat it.
Very true. Well, Pat, it's been great having a chat with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.